Wondering what are the best cameras for your budget? Don't worry, we got you totally covered. Before you take the plunge and get shooting though, you need to decide what it is that you want and perhaps more importantly, what you need. Cameras come in a variety of different form factors, sizes, and prices, ranging from $100 for casual cameras all the way up to $10,000 for pro-level bodies. Here we focused on the lower end of that price range, listing the best cameras up to $2,500. That's not to say, however, that for that money you won't get a fantastic camera. Indeed, many camera bodies up to and at the $2,500 are more than enough even for professional use, so will certainly suit enthusiasts. To help you find the right model, we've listed the top 7 best mirrorless camera and their key features, plus the things you need to consider to help you choose the best one for you. And as always, you can check pricing for any of these products in the description below. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now, let's get started. Number 7. Canon EOS R50. The Canon EOS R50 is our pick for the best camera for beginners. It's small and lightweight to come with you wherever your new photography or vlogging passion takes you. Meanwhile, it's well built, so it should last until you're ready to upgrade in the future. It delivers beautiful stills, 4K video in 30p, natural colors straight out of camera, and Canon's ferocious autofocusing system. Indeed, it's the AF which really seals this camera as the best for beginners, as Canon has essentially packed into the R50 an only slightly slimmed-down version of the AF found in its high-end professional bodies, which is epic. There's also a flip-out screen for vlogging, a dedicated product mode for demos and great vlogging and beginner kit options. As with any beginner camera, there are a few compromises. It's a little pricey for a beginner body, and this is because, realistically, it isn't aimed at total newcomers. However, we think the features the R50 packs warrant the extra spend over the actual Canon entry-level body, the EOS R100, which is very basic. It could do with a few more direct controls on the body, and when shooting at maximum resolution, the camera did start to overheat. Number 6. Fujifilm X-T5. The Fujifilm X-T5 is the best mirrorless camera for enthusiast photographers. It may look and feel retro, but under the hood, it boasts Fujifilm's latest 40.2 MP X-Trans CMOS 5 image sensor and X processor 5 pairing. The high-resolution sensor delivers outstanding image quality and leaves plenty of flexibility for cropping or large-format printing. With so many megapixels to play with, a manual shutter speed of 15 fps and electric shutter speed of 20 fps is impressive. However, in testing, the X-T5's buffers filled very quickly due to the lack of CF Express ports, so you won't be able to utilize those faster shooting rates for long. Nevertheless, with a deep learned eye autofocus system, the X-T5 will be able to keep up with even fast-moving subjects. The ISO range is expandable to 51,200, and while its noise suppression is effective, it has to be when packing this many pixels onto an APS-C sensor. It does lead to an artificial smoothing effect and a loss of detail in images shot at higher sensitivity. Number 5. Canon EOS R6 Mark II. The original Canon EOS R6 long held the position of the most expensive camera on our best mirrorless cameras list. And the Canon EOS R6 Mark II continues that legacy. That said, while it's pricey, you get a lot for your money. The R6 Mark II is a camera designed for serious enthusiasts and professionals, with a feature set to match. The EOS R6 Mark II is a professional hybrid camera, meaning it's designed for both stills and video. Its relatively modest megapixel count of 24.2 means it won't be the best for large photography printing jobs, but on the flip result in larger photo sites, essentially pixels, than on a higher resolution sensor, and therefore better low-light performance. For video, there's 4K at 60p and 10-bit color, HDR-PQ and C-Log3 available, all of which provide greater post-production flexibility for pro filmmakers. Canon's deep learned eye autofocus is just phenomenal, and can track human eyes and faces, animals and vehicles, making this a versatile tool for different genres of photography. Number 4. Fujifilm X-S20. If you're a vlogger or content creator looking for best camera for YouTube or social media content creation, look no further than the Fujifilm X-S20. It was really difficult choosing between this and the Sony a6700 for this category, but in the end, we think the award has to go to the Fuji, thanks to its higher resolution video, wider range of vlogging features, and most importantly, lower price. The X-S20 shoots beautiful 6.2K video at 30p, which is great for producing high-quality vlogging content. There's also 4K/60 if you want to shoot in 60 fps, which is better for faster-paced content. There's a fantastic AF system with modes for people, faces, eyes, animals, and even vehicles, plus I guess for smooth handheld footage. There are numerous specific vlogging features too, including a vari-angle screen, a dedicated vlog mode on the dial, which provides access to a touchscreen menu with key vlogging features, a background to focus mode, and a product priority mode, which changes AF to deprioritize faces. Great for product demo vlogging. These aren't huge features, but they make the XS20 a much easier camera than the Sony A6700 for less experienced vloggers who want an easy-to-use production tool. The lower price also helps with attainability. Number 3. Panasonic Lumix S5IIX. The Lumix S5IIX is the best advanced camera for video in our price bracket. Costing under $2,000, this camera will offer enthusiasts and semi-pro videographers all they need to produce professional quality video for their projects. Heck, it should even be more than enough for pro filmmakers too. The Lumix S5i and S5IIX. They are separated only by a few additional video features on the S5IIX, some of which can be added to the base S5i via a paid firmware update, are the successors to the legendary Lumix S5, and follow very much in its footsteps. The S5IIX features a huge range of video resolutions and formats, compression types and bitrates, allowing users to customize their content to workflow, quality, and storage requirements. The camera features Panasonic's incredible IPS system to keep everything stable when shooting handheld, and most importantly uses Panasonic's latest AF system. This is now a combined phase and contrast detection system, fixing one of the main issues on the original S5. As a mirrorless hybrid, it also takes beautiful images with lovely color rendition, and all the benefits of a full-frame sensor in regards to depth of field and low light performance. Number 2. Sony Alpha A6700. If you want to produce high-quality video for YouTube or social media without breaking the bank, the A6700 is a fantastic choice. This camera packs incredible autofocus, 4K video oversampled from 6K at 60p, and can shoot 120 fps slow motion at 4K. It's built beautifully, can take lovely photos, and also gives you access to the huge number of Sony E-mount lenses. There's also an awesome auto-framing mode, which gives solo shooters the effect of having a camera operator follow them through frame. The EVF isn't the best in the price range, and there's no focus joystick on the back, which is a pain for photography. If you're relying on your video camera for any paid work, then the single UHF card slot is a big issue, as you won't have a backup of your footage or photos if your SD card goes kaput. The main rival of the A6700 is the Fujifilm XS20. We think the Fuji just pips the A6700 for vlogging, thanks to its product priority mode and other vlogging features, as well as its lower price. These make it more attainable for newcomers to video, as well as those with more experience. The Fuji also shoots higher resolution video than the Sony at 6.2K versus the A6700's 6K oversampled 4K. Number 1. Fujifilm X-T30 II. The Fujifilm X-T30 II is one of the best mirrorless cameras you can pick up for under $1,000. We love the original Fujifilm X-T30 as it offered many of the same features as higher-end cameras in the Fuji lineup. Given the formula was such a good one, we can forgive the X-T30i for not being too much changed from its predecessor. The X-T30i offers stunning image quality to match its beautiful retro looks, performing well in most lighting conditions, thanks to its brilliant X-Trans CMOS4 sensor and X-Processor 4 combo. The X-T30i is an ideal mid-range choice for enthusiast photographers wanting beautiful artistic imagery, as it comes packaged with 18 of Fuji's legendary film simulation profiles. It's lightweight, built extremely well, and offers a respectable 1.62 meters LCD, upgraded from the 1.04 meters screen in the original, and decent 3.62 meters EVF. There's an awfully annoying Q button on the back, though in-video performance is limited thanks to a lack of IBIS and a cap of 30 and 30 minutes when shooting in 4K. If your main purpose is video, check out the Sony A6600 instead, as the X-T30i is first and foremost a camera for photography.